Hey guys, Aaron with Integrity K9. Today we are doing our final walk around with Phoebe. Phoebe is about a 6-month-old, come here Phoebe, not a girl, sit, Aussie Doodle. And she's been in the program for 2 weeks now and has just been really good. Very, very smart dog. So some of the things that we had complaints about coming into it were greeting manners. So she'd jump up and kind of hug you. She's really crazy. She has a lot of energy. Didn't know her commands, pulling a leash, that kind of stuff. Couldn't hold a sit. So that's all things that we've worked on. One of the good things about our program is that getting her into the board and train, and she stays with us in the home, which means that we're always working with her on house manners in addition to all of the skills. So they all come together really nicely for things like this to do her final video, and when she goes home they should transfer really well. So one of the first things we want to start out with is loose leash heel. You can see that she's in a sit. We're doing a duration sit right now. Technically, as everybody's going by and we have the distractions, notice she's not fighting to get over to them. She's pretty much ignoring them and letting them do their thing. So that's excellent. So from here, we're going to lead out into a loose leash heel. So I've got my leash taken up to the amount of space that I want to give her. So if I want to keep her a little closer, I'm going to hold it like this. If I want to give her a little bit more, I can give her just a little extra slack. And so, oh, you're good. Come on through. Good girl. Good sit. Yeah. Come on through. Sit. Sit. Good girl. Come on. Sit. Good. So we'll be working with our e-collar today, and we've got it at a 3. We also have vibrate function. Vibrate is what we use mostly for her. I'll use the e-collar occasionally, but she responds very well with vibrate. She actually shakes her head more with vibrate than she does with the stem. And so if you see her as we're walking and she kind of tosses her head, that's all vibrate. So follow along and I'll kind of walk you through what we're doing here. So Phoebe, heel. Okay, heel. So what we're working on here is place, and so place is going to be anything that has an elevated surface, preferably clearly defined boundaries. I like to work with them at different elevations because it just helps to build their confidence. But what I like for it in the home is that it gives us an anchor point where she'll hold tight. So it's kind of a comfort thing. So if you have a dog bed or if you have a elevated cooling cot is what they're called a lot of times, you can put them up there and tell them to place. She'll go into a sit or a down or whatever and just hold that spot. And I like that because whenever the doorbell rings, I can tell her to go to place. Whenever kids are running through, I can tell her to go to place and she'll hold it there. So the way that I would approach that, Phoebe, come. Not a girl. Good. Phoebe, here we go. I just tell her, Phoebe, place. Yes, sit. Good girl. And then we can build in our distance, duration, distractions. So the distance is one thing. Sit. Good. So apply pressure, put her back into a sit. But distractions, could be the doorbell ringing, could be people coming through, and we don't have anybody here. So we'll try to find some more distractions here in a minute. But when I'm done with her, I can either tell her to come to me or I can release her with break. Break is going to be her reward. She knows I have a treat in my hand, and so she's working for that at the moment. Phoebe, break. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Good job. Good job. We'll walk around a little bit more and see if we can find some more stuff to play on. Yep. Good. face. Come on. Atta girl. Sit. Good girl. Good girl. So that's Phoebe. Man, she's really come a long way. I think this process has matured her quite a bit, and she's become more disciplined. She understands what I'm asking her when I ask her, and she loves people, but we're able to harness that a little bit more and control that a little bit more. So what you saw with her greeting manners is that I'd have her go into a sit, and I only want to give her attention when she's in a sit. And that's how she asks me for attention now, instead of coming up and jumping on me. So things like that, where we're working with her to recondition the way that she asks for things so that it's more polite. And man, she's really done a great job. So can't wait to see how she does when she goes home. Check out the rest of her videos on her playlist.